Sup gang, Sheetz here with our guild AOTC kill. We finally got her, and here's how we did it. So those that don't know the fight, on pole we're all going to stack, and after a few seconds we'll have some green pools spawn under us. Move out of those. You want to move clockwise around the outside of the room, and then you'll have all these lines show up. You want to dodge those. At the same time, two players will get random green orbs pulsating on top of them. You want to put those on the outside and inside of the outer ring of the circle.
That doesn't make sense.
So here's a bird's eye view of the room. It's shaped like a hexagon. Let's just call it a circle for simplicity's sake. When you split the raid into odds and evens, odds are going to take this circle on the inside, and then evens are going to take this circle on the outside. You basically want to keep those green circles that you're dropping on those lines depending on if you're odds or evens, and then your groups can stack. So when you have all the green circles placed properly, it should end up looking something like this. So here's the first two circles. It leaves some rings behind. The boss is going to cast Nova. All groups need to be in their assigned circle, not touching the center orb, and then somebody who is assigned should touch the orb once the cast of Nova is about to finish. It's going to launch everyone in the air so you can dodge the Nova. The rest of this phase is pretty much the same, other than one added mechanic right here where everyone gets small circles around them. They're going to root you in place, so you need to make sure you're cleaving those down as fast as possible. Once they're cleaved, dodge the lines, rinse and repeat. So then the circle mechanic round 2 happens again. That's called reactive toxin, by the way. You can see it happening here. The circles are being dropped, and then the rings show up, get into your respective groups. The assigned popper in each group should only pop when Nova is about to be finished casting. Another mechanic to keep an eye on is these globs that go out after the toxins are released. Don't get hit by them, they hurt. I'll let this next clip play out because it's pretty self-explanatory. Rinse and repeat. So at this point, we're going to go into the intermission. The boss yells some bullshit and then runs to the center of the room. Make sure you follow her and say what up and dodge globs along the way. At this point, every player in the raid gets a web. Make sure you run away because she's going to pull you in. If you get pulled into her center web, you die. She's also going to shoot out more globs this encounter, so make sure you watch where they're pointed out so you can dodge them easily. She does another pull-in mechanic, run out, don't stack on top of each other, rinse and repeat. So once the intermission is done, two adds will spawn. Odds go one way, evens go the other. Random players will get these orbs spawning around them. Make sure you move away from the group and the rest of the group dodges the orbs as they shoot outward. The add will be casting Shadow Blast as well. Make sure you interrupt that. Once the add is dead, you need to position yourself between where it died and the edge of the platform so that it can launch you to the next platform. Up here you have two adds, an Expeller and a Guardian. The Expeller is the priority. It's going to teleport to the edge of the platform and shoot a beam across the room that you need to dodge. The boss will spawn the pull-in mechanic periodically throughout this entire phase. Make sure you run away from her so that she doesn't pull you off. Once those adds are dead, you can spawn a bridge, run up it, and go to the next platform. Adds will spawn on the bridge, pull them up, and go to the next add, which is an Expeller. This is the prio target. Cleave down the adds, avoid the pull mechanic. Once everything is dead, again you can spawn the new bridge, run up it and go to the next platform, bring these adds with you. And this is the final platform in this phase where we have a void speaker. Again, cleave down the adds, dodge these orbs that go out, and interrupt the cast. Once the void speaker dies, you need to position yourself again like you did to get on these platforms to begin with. This will bring you back to the final platform for phase 3. Once up here, you have a period of time where you can just burn the boss, get out as much DPS as you can, and start to loosely group up. Once she comes down, make sure you all stack. One of the tanks will get infest, which is a large purple circle. They need to move that away from the group as it spawns adds and does AoE damage. Once the adds are spawned, your prio is to cleave them down as fast as possible, stun if you can, meanwhile dodging all the small swirlies that spawn throughout the room. Next, two players will get shackles, which is a large AoE. They need to move away from the group, and it spawns two shackles that each target half of the raid with webs, so make sure the ranged players are targeting these shackles to burn them as quickly as possible. Next, two players will get portals, again large purple circles. Make sure one is dropped on the outer edge and one is on the inner edge. These are going to shoot out orbs that you need to dodge. Make sure you know where these portals are for the next mechanic. She's going to spawn a ring that goes from the outside edge to the inside, that the only way to dodge is by taking the portal from the inside that teleports you to the outside. Spread immediately as you'll all get bomb under you, which is a small purple circle. Don't stack. Dodge these lines that go out. Dodge the orbs that go out from the old portal locations. Burn the boss. Another tank will get infest. They need to move that away from the group. Ats will spawn, burn them down. At this point, the boss was so close to being dead that we just hung the boss and killed her, and we are officially ahead of the curve.
There it is, guys. There it fucking is. Well done.
If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Also share it with your friends. Feel free to join my Discord where you can come chat and ask questions, and I'll see you soon.